Greetings, people of the internet. It is I, the Canadian fangirl, with your latest week of fun, pop cultural fanaticism. Eventually I'll nail down what I'm going to greet you guys with. This week, for a hopefully shorter episode after last week, sadly. It always happens. I do an episode I'm really passionate about, and then no one watches it, so the next week it's just going to be a shorter episode because I have nothing else to talk about. Whatever. This week in Avatar the Last Airbender. Probably just the animated series because I haven't seen the Netflix live action yet. But, I mean, and it'll be a shorter episode because it's Avatar, and let's be honest, what do I have to say about Avatar that anyone else on the internet hasn't? Avatar is like one of the best cartoons on Nickelodeon. I'll probably I might rewatch it someday because Avatar is a good series, but man, what can I say about the anime, not anime? Let's be perfectly honest. I'll get to that with the animation, but I mean, it's Avatar. It's one of those cartoons that you start, and the first season is a fun ride as you're introduced to this world and this fun, lighthearted tone with this fun, lighthearted tone that has this, more serious plot, looking underneath. Season 2 escalates that, but still escalates that. And then season 3, shit goes down, things get real, but it ends perfectly. It is up there with probably Fullmetal Alchemist for having such a perfect climax, and then the perfect epilogue to end things off, where you're like, yeah, when everything is done, you get to see that all these characters that you invested so many hours in all got their happy ending. They all got the ending that makes sense for them. Yeah. God, it's so good. Like, I mean, I'm gonna like a broken record with everyone on the internet, but God, the Team Avatar is great. Aang, the great lead. Everyone loves Katara. Sokka. I mean, everyone loves Sokka. Zuko is amazing. Toph is amazing. Suki. Azula is a great villain. The Fire Lord is intimidating. Uncle Iroh. It's like, God, it's not a good cartoon. Like, it was one of those. At a time when Nickelodeon was in their shit phase, like, keep in mind, people, Avatar was 2005, 2006, and Nickelodeon was in their shit phase. Like, everything else on Nickelodeon was going downhill. This is like season 4 or 5 of SpongeBob when the show was. This is post SpongeBob movie, so SpongeBob was starting to go. Fairly Odd Parents was. Again, I was going to go. A lot of the really good cartoons in the 90s and early 2000s were either ending. Nickelodeon was greenlighting a lot of really not good cartoons. So it's like, but Avatar was the show that basically kept them afloat. Sadly, I don't think they learned the lesson because, well, there's a Korra, but which I won't talk about because I want to talk about Avatar. I'm not gonna really talk about Korra, even though I do like it. I'll probably do a second episode on Korra, but I don't know. Anything that I think about Avatar is think about watching it late at night, binging about 4 episodes a night on Netflix, because when I watched it, it was on Netflix. And just every night, I would as I was going to bed, I would just put on Avatar, watch 4 episodes, and go to bed. And God, it was so good. And I still remember watching I think it was the finale. Yeah, the 4-part finale. I had to pause the episode because one of the jokes was so funny. I had to keep. I was still laughing, so I paused it. Like, no, I gotta get this laughing. This is way too good a joke. I literally got up in the middle of the night. It was probably like, yeah, like in the morning. I'm just sitting there. It's like, I just kept thinking about this one joke, and I'll tell you the joke. For anyone who's curious, it was when Sokka, Toph, Sokka and Toph and Suki were inflating the flying ships, and they called the Foundation soldiers to the one room under that one guy's birthday, and they're like, "But whose birthday?" And the one guy's like, "Oh, this is my birthday." And before they drop it, they all fall into the ocean. As they're closing, the one guy turns to that one dude and is like, "Well, happy birthday." I don't know what it was about that, but I died laughing. It's like, it's so gappy. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, it got me. It got me just thinking about. I think I'm the level on the happy birthday. And then like, ah, it was so good. God, it was so good. I love the fact that this stupid joke that has no connection to anything that's away from soccer in the game to get rid one of the Foundation shows, and they're having a really good supportive payoff. And the one dude, happy birthday. God, that was like episode 2 of 4-part finale. And it killed me with a really good joke. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard at a joke ever. I've never. Like, that was the first time I had to pause because I was laughing so hard. I know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only person who finds this funny, but. Yeah. And then, to be fair, the rest of the finale is also really good because you get some good action with they're gonna do a fight, and of course, ending with the final spectacular final fight. Like that was 3 seasons worth of build up, 100%. Oh my god, and it's also gorgeous to look at. It's some of the best animation I've ever seen from any studio in this country or otherwise. It's gorgeous. Like, the colors are amazing. The action is so fluid. The expressions, the way the characters move, this feels so real, and I love watching this show for hours. It's such a good show. It's like, if I had to say, I'm probably honest, Sokka's probably my favorite character, not a. I mean, that's another thing. 'Cause I think a lot of people like Sokka, but it's like I'm always prone to characters like that. It's the character that you get are more on the side, but have a very important role. Sokka was always really fun. I always love watching Sokka. I like Suki. I like their love story. Sokka and Suki have a really nice love story. The romance in the I'm gonna do something wrong. The weakest part of Avatar is probably the romance. The only good romance is probably Sokka and Suki, because let's be honest, who really cared about Katara's romance? Which was nice. They have a really cute friend to lover story going on there, but there's always been something that's always been kind of a thing. It's not one of those bland romances where it's like one of those, of course they're gonna get together because it's lamp. It's like you can see the light that like we're going that way with this romance. And I'm not gonna get into the shipping because I know it's a whole other thing. I know you have little people who got really into the shipping, but and okay, elephant in the room. I know the whole Avatar anime thing. Avatar, let's be completely honest, guys. Avatar is an anime, and I'm expecting a ton of people to get on me about this because it's like, well, Avatar's not an anime. It's not from Japan. It's like, who said? This is a completely different argument, but who is the person who said anime had to come from Japan? To me, anime is just the way you choose to animate it. And there's not really, I don't really see anime as like this, clearly defined thing. Like, it has to be this one thing. Like, because here's the thing, if you're saying anime has to come from Japan, then what about all the stuff that comes out of China? Like, Link Click. Link Click's an anime. It's got like, Link Click's got on my anime. Yeah, Link Click's on my anime list. It comes from China. What was the stuff that comes out of Korea? Australia? France? It's like, France, most of Europe. It's like, I don't know. If you're going to count, that's the thing. If you're going to count things that come out of China, shouldn't you also count shows that come out of other countries too? But I don't know. That's my take on the animated debacle, and I'm of the camp that Avatar 100% is an anime. Like, Avatar is more closely related to stuff like Fullmetal Alchemist or something like One Piece or Naruto or Dragon Ball. It is more in those camps. Well, it's telling a continuous story, but it's got fun characters and a fun scenario and a really interesting world building. It's more like that than stuff like SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron. Those are Western cartoons. For me, the difference would be, I guess my idea of anime is the tone that the show is trying to invoke. Is because let's be honest, anime has a wide net to cast anyway. It's like, okay, guys, what actually is anime? Because it's not like every anime is One Piece. So, and I'm of that opinion. It is invoking a tone that I associate with how I feel about anime. It's an anime. Avatar is an anime. Walk Fu is an anime. Miraculous Ladybug is an anime. Link Click is an anime. Something like Code Lyoko is an anime. It's like these are shows that are invoking a very particular tone that you see in a lot of Japanese anime. These are animes. Now something like SpongeBob is a Western cartoon. The fact that they get animated overseas is a completely, like, another thing too. Like, with all the weird fact that animation gets imported all the time, what even counts as anime? It's like, well, something like SpongeBob gets animated, I think Thailand. They're like, assume that's like, no, well, it's a messy net. Like, I didn't even know what. I get why people have this distinction because animation snobs are really obnoxious. I'll be totally honest. I don't like the anime fandom because they get really obnoxious. And I get why it's there because you have the boomers who still see animation as kid stuff, and when you have stuff like Avatar and what Japan is doing that is still not a kid stuff, they want to separate it from the older cartoons from the 50s. I get that. It's not like anime is a particular. You know, in Japan they just call them cartoons, right? You know, in Japan, anime that's called cartoons. It's not like the Japanese people call it anime. Have you read Japanese subtitles? They call them cartoons. But that's neither here nor there, and I'm gonna get in a really bad. I'm gonna get on a really awkward track, and I don't want to cover. But we're just gonna stick to Avatar, and yeah, it is one of those shows that is so good, and I don't know. I keep meaning to watch the live action series on Netflix. It's one of those shows where it's like, I'll eventually get around to it. I'm not exactly in a rush to pick it up. I've heard that it's okay at best, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have an opinion and I'll do an episode on that. I also haven't seen the movie. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the last Airbender movie in theaters. But I remember. Here's the thing with the last Airbender movie. Oh, it was on TV, and it's like, oh yeah, I've never seen this show. I would like sit there and be like, I'm just gonna watch the movie and be like, that's it. 50 minutes into the movie, I'll be like, what else is on? And then change the channel because, I'll be honest, that movie is dull. Like, it's one of the things where it's like, it's on TV. It's like, oh yeah, no, watch this. I got like 50 minutes into it. It's like, change the channel. And I really want to bite the bullet and watch the whole thing, but everything people say about that movie is like, it just sounds so boring. And also, and after the last Airbender at the show, it's not boring. So, but I shouldn't talk. I'll maybe watch the movie on my own time and maybe do another episode on the last Airbender movie. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't think I've ever seen a M. Night Shyamalan movie ever. I haven't seen any of his films. I haven't even seen Sixth Sense, and I know the twist. Like, and he's like, I know who M. Night Shyamalan is. I've never seen any of his films. I keep seeing him advertised. It's like, good, I want to watch one of his movies, but it's like, oh, he's just so not a director that speaks to me personally, because I'm not. Because he does a lot of horror thrillers. There's like, but again, that is another trail I don't want to get on. I don't want to get on that trail. And also, the one movie I know from him is The Sixth Sense, and it's like, I know the twist. Because everyone brings up the Sixth Sense twist. It's like, so I really wanted to know the twist of that movie going in, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. So back to Avatar. The animated show, not the James Cameron movie. There are so many freaking tangents that you get off of this show. It's like, you can talk about the James Cameron movie, the animation, the movie. I can talk about the Avatar shirt I found at the Pokemon crossover. My Avatar shirt. I love it. It's Charmander with the little Airbender tattoo. I love my Avatar, the last Firebender. It's a really cute shirt. I'll take a picture of it and put it on social media for you guys. I love this shirt. But yeah, Avatar's great. Has like one of my favorite jokes of all time. With might be a fun episode to do actually. Top 10 jokes I've died laughing at. It's going to be that and Avatar scenes. And probably like 2 scenes of this one dungeon. That might be fun. I'll do that list. But yeah, short little episode. I don't want to drag out too on about something that probably everyone's talked about. I just wanted to talk about Avatar because it's a good show, and probably I'll spend the rest of the episode talking about the future of this podcast because I'm going to try. I'm just going to try uploading this podcast as RSS feed to YouTube. I'm probably gonna upload that Canadian Fangirl to my YouTube channel, which is PKMNJfan. If you don't know, I have no videos on it. I had to make it for a high school project, and I don't do anything. I don't do anything on my YouTube channel anymore. But it's like that might be another way to grow the audience is to see if I put that Canadian Fangirl on YouTube, I might be able to get YouTube to. I might get a couple of people on YouTube, listen to the episode. So that's gonna be the goal going forward. I'm gonna start uploading that once I figure out what I have to do with YouTube systems. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. And you have to follow me on YouTube. There's nothing on that. But if you want to listen to that episode, if you want to listen on YouTube, it's PKMNJfan. PKMNJfan. That's my YouTube channel. Now I'll keep it. And again, if you want to read The Apprentice, that's on Wattpad at Jelsto43. If you want to read my fanfiction, go to fanfiction.net and they'll satchel Kazu forever. Follow me on my socials of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Bluesky now. I'll eventually figure out Twitch, that Canadian Fangirl on Twitch. Remember to like and share this episode on Spotify. Just give the likes out there, helps the algorithm to recommend me to Spotify load the audience so that we can grow the people who listen to this and more people come to listen. Share this on social media to your friends so that they can come listen in. Remember, no gatekeeping. We don't gatekeep the community. If you like something, you're a fan of it, don't let other people tell you otherwise. Something else. Oh yeah, feel free to leave a comment. Comment underneath the description of this video. So when you read the description, the comment should be right there. And again, just keep laughing. Share your love of Avatar. Although I don't have to say that because Avatar is one of those shows that everyone loves. I'll probably do an episode on Korra, the movie, maybe the live action series eventually when I watch it. That'd be fun. I'll do that episode about comedy moments because God, that would make me laugh. I'm going to do an episode on the spiritual set of the Avatar in about 2 weeks for the Dragon Prince, because I really want to talk about the Dragon Prince. And until next time, remember, when people ask what fangirl do you live into, it is that Canadian Fangirl. Which Canadian Fangirl? That Canadian Fangirl. Alright, later peoples!